Please subscribe math.com and don't forget to hit the bell icon for new video notification.
Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn what is subset, how to find the subset and Venn diagram representation of subsets. So we'll start with the definition of the subset, that if every element of set A is an element of set B, then A is a subset of B. This is just a definition. If you don't understand it, we can understand it by using example, and you can definitely understand it well when you are given with the sets A and B, and then we will see how you can find the subsets. But before that, how it is represented, let's see. You can represent it as A is the subset of B. So this is the symbol between A and B, is the subset symbol, that you must know that that if A is the subset of B, then you have to write this symbol, and you can read it as A is the subset of B. So this is how you can represent, or this is the representation of the subset when you are given with the two sets. Now what if you will be asked whether B is the subset of A as well? No, B is not the subset of A. It depends on the values of the B. If A is equals to B, then you can say B is the subset of A as well, but you can't say that B is also the subset of A until and unless you know what are the elements of B. And if B is not the subset of A, then one thing that is for sure, B is the superset of A. How you can write it? B is the superset of A. This is very important to know. B is the, so this will be in the case when A is not equal to B. Keep this in mind, that B will be the superset of A when A is not equal to B, and A is the subset of B. It depends on the elements of the A and B, and it is not necessary that A is always the subset of B. So it all depends on the elements of A and B. So let's have an example. So in example, we have the two sets. A is equals to, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have taken the simplest example, and another set is B, that is 1, 2. So these are the two sets, and you will be asked to find whether A is the subset of B or not. So it is clear from here, if I match the elements as 1 is in B, yes, 1 is in B, 2 is in B, yes, 2 is in B, 3 is also in B, and 4 is also in B. So according to the definition of the subset, if every element of set A is an element of set B, then only you can say that A is a subset of B. So in this case, you can easily say that A is the subset of B. So it is clear here that A is the subset of B. But now let's check whether B is the subset of A or not. No, B is not the subset of A, because A does not contain 4, 5, 6. And for the subset, every element of one set should be in the other set. So you can say that here A is not equal to B. It is clear, A is not equal to B. So B is not the subset of A, but B is the superset of A, as we have discussed above, that B is the superset of A. This is how you can find whether one set is the subset of another set or not. Let's have one more example from which you will understand it better. So here are some points, very important points about subset that you should know while finding the subset of any set. That empty set is the subset of every set. In supporting of this point, you have a set A is equals to, you have a set C is equals to empty set. And whether this set is a subset of this A set? Yes, because we have seen that this is the property of the subsets, that empty set is the subset of every set. So you can say that C is the subset of A, and you can also say that C is the subset of B as well, because empty set is the subset of every set. Then in supporting of any set is the subset of itself. This is the second point. According to this point, you can say that A is the subset of A, or B is the subset of B. So it means any set is the subset of itself as well. Then if A is the subset of B and B is the subset of A, then A is equals to B. So it is obvious, and we have also discussed it about that if A is the subset of B, it means every element of A is in B, and B is the subset of A, it means every element of B is in A, then it is obvious that A is equals to B. So these are the 3 points, important points regarding subset that you should keep in your mind. So let's have one more example. So if you are given with a set like A is equals to A, B, C, D, and you will be asked to find subsets from the following, how you will see whether these are subsets or not, keeping in mind the concept that we have learned. So we have the option 1 and A. Whether 1 and A is a subset of A? No, because we don't have 1 in the set A, so this is not the subset of A. Then we have the second option ABD. So we have ABD in the set A, so this is the subset of A. Then we have ABC. Yes, ABC is in the set A, so this is also the subset of A. Then we have the A, this is also the subset of A. Then we have the empty set. So we have discussed this important point that empty set is the subset of every set. So this is also the subset of A. Then we have D and A. Yes, this is also the subset of A, as the order doesn't matter whether you write A first or D first. You just need to match the elements. Then you have D and B. Yes, this is also the subset of A. This is how you can find the subsets when you have the concept about it. So let's have the Venn diagram representation of the subsets by using an example. So we have these sets. Let A is equals to ABCD, B is equals to EFG, and C is equals to ABCD, EFG, and use the universal set containing all the alphabets. So let's write about the subset, that which set is the subset of another set. So here it is clear that and for sure that A is the subset of U, because this is a universal set and every element of A is in U. Same is the case, B is the subset of U, and C is also the subset of U. So this is clear, that because U contains all the elements. Then let's see among A, B and C, that it is clear that A is the subset of C. Why? Because every element of A is in C. B is also the subset of C because every element of B is in C. So from this, let's draw the Venn diagram representation, that how these sets will be represented in terms of Venn diagram. So here we have the Venn diagram where this green area shows the universal set. So what is the universal set? Universal set is the set of all alphabets here. So this is the universal set because it contains all the alphabets. This shows a universal set. So I'll write here. So it contains all the elements. So you have a U that is in the rectangle form. Then we have the oval that is basically the C, because C is the largest set in the given number of sets because it contains A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and it is the subset of U. So this is C, and then A and B are the subsets of C. So we have placed A and B inside C, and A, B and C are the subsets of U. So we have put A, B and C inside U. So this is how you can represent the subsets when you are given with the different sets and subset. Now it is clear from here that A is the subset of U as well, because A is placed inside U, this green area. Then B is the subset of U. B is also placed inside the U, and C is also placed inside the U, and A and B are placed inside the C because A and B are the subsets of C. So this is how you can represent the subsets in terms of Venn diagram. So that's all from today's lecture. Thank you.